I'm Nigel Dunn, founder and president of Uplift Fitness Club, and this is my first workout vlog. Today I was working on, yesterday, I was working on deadlifts. So obviously my first lift or my primary lift is gonna be deadlifts. You can see I do a lot of warm-ups, and you'll see that in the video that ensues. And then I eventually get to my top set. So I was pretty much working on 5s and 3s for the majority of my working sets. The next lift and the only other lift was Jump Shrugs, and that's pretty straightforward. If you don't know what it is, you'll see it later in the video. My next movement was single leg vertical leaps, vertical leaps, because I like to be athletic for no reason, and I supersetted that with Concentric Only Box Jumps. Stay tuned, I'm gonna take you through exactly what I did, show you some examples of the list. You'll see the top lift, you'll see the jump in, and you'll see me. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. So this is my first lift. It's 135 for a set of 12. It's my warm-up set. So the point of it is just to get my body used to doing the movement. It's pretty straightforward. Trying to use, some speed, really activate the glutes and cut through the weight like butter. In between my sets for deadlift and sometimes squat, I'll use my bands to just kind of like get deeper into a squat and open up my hips, because I got really tight hips, and my left one kind of like it cracks. Sounds like a soda can sometimes. So I'll get really deep into that, and I might do that like 3 or 4 times in between my warm-up sets. This is my next set. I think it's 185 for a set of 8 or so. And this is kind of arbitrary. The first few sets is really, like I said, just to warm up, get my joints activated or, like lubricated, send blood to the muscle and stuff like that. Once again, I'm trying to go quick. I don't think there's a time where I'm ever trying to go slow. Sometimes it just happens that way. And here you see again, I'm doing those overhead squats with the band. Those are really good just for warming up and, like I said, open up your hips. If you can't go overhead, you can just curl it up to your shoulders. Set number 3, we got 225, probably for 6. Yeah, I think this is 6. One thing you'll see is like, I tried to leave some of my setups in the video, just basically meaning I want you to see what I'm doing as I lead up to the lift, and it's pretty consistent most of the time. I even down to like the things I do with my hands, which is just kind of like routine at this point. It's not really a reason behind it, but you do kind of want to have some type of consistency with how you set up and approach the bar. This is set number 3. We got 275, probably for a 5. Once again, you see this thing I do, like I kind of say, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but I do it almost every single time. And then I'll bend down 2 times. And that's once again to open up my hips. So yeah, 275 for 5. Still pretty quick. Trying to maintain that neutral spine. One thing I would do, and I did differently the last time I deadlifted, is tucking that chin. It's something you can forget, especially if you got a mirror in front of you. But it's better to maintain a neutral spine all the way through. So even cervical, if you're looking up or you're looking straight forward, puts a lot of pressure on that cervical spine. You can like pinch nerves, and it's just more advantageous to look at the floor, pick a spot, and then just look at it the whole time. Tuck that chin. It's 315. Still looking pretty good. I like the way I felt this day. 345 for 3. I think I did more on this one. I be forgetting my own workouts sometimes, especially if I'm not looking at it the whole time. You can see I paused before this rep right here. But it was feeling good, so I guess I just kept going. Yeah, this was a good day. 375, boy. You can see I'm slowing down a little bit. I did 5 of these too? Sheesh. Okay. 395. Now you can see right here I flipped my hand. That might have been the first time. It was the first time I saw it. I might be wrong. But I like to use double overhand grip for as long as I can to kind of just build up that grip strength. And then once it gets a little bit too difficult to hold, I'll flip that left hand. Sometimes I'll even change from left over right to right over left in between reps. I don't know if that's advisable. It's just what I like to do. So here, I'm starting off over under grip, 415. Pretty good speed on that first one. My hair is bouncing. It's looking very luscious. Beautiful. This is clean. Now I was supposed to get 3 here. And after that third one, I paused. I hate these freaking hex plates. They roll on you in between reps. But overall, that was it was a decent set. Can't be mad at it. My back felt good for the first time in months. So as you can see, we got jump shrugs. I like to start with the bar. Almost anytime I'm doing a new lift, even if it's, I did an extensive amount of sets on my previous workout, I'll start with the bar, just to kind of protect myself and get reacclimated to a different movement. Got 95.45 here. If anyone's more familiar with like ollie lifting, I would love to learn more about it. I just kind of incorporate it as an accessory, which I've been told is maybe not ideal. Or even doing that as your second lift might not be the best thing to do, but it's just what I do at this point. And I don't try to use like heavy weights when I do that, but I just want to be athletic, and you'll kind of get a sense that that's a common theme. I want to see the 5 for a set of 5. Yeah, I was feeling pretty good this day. Last one coming up that I was able to record. Now I did 3 of these at this weight, 185, for a set of 5, I believe. But my dad called me. That's what happened. So I couldn't record the last 2 sets, but just trust I did the next 2. Here we got the Concentric Only Box Jumps. I flipped it. I know in the beginning of the video I said I did the single leg jumps to the Concentric Only, but I started with the Concentric Only. There's no method to this. It's more so just something fun to do, and something to be athletic. You know what I'm saying? And I think I did 4s on this, and I was either supposed to do 3s or 5s. I can't remember, but nonetheless, work is work. Here, I wish this box was out the way, but this is the single leg vertical leaps. That shit it's tough to do with any decent form. I wish I had somebody to kind of walk me through it. But essentially, I'm just trying to, keep that back foot elevated the entire time, and throw the hands down and have some like violent hips as I'm coming back up. You're not gonna get that much height on these if you're not like a crazy athlete. But actually, the reason I started doing more single leg jumps is because I tried the Euro one time. I was playing basketball. I tried to go right to left Euro, and I jumped off my left leg. I had no lift. So anytime I get an opportunity to do something single leg, I'll take it. Once again, you can see I'm throwing the hands down, trying to be explosive, and just finish out the jump. Get some type of height and land on one leg. But at some point, I switched it. So I kept doing the concentric only box jumps. And at the end, I think for the last set or the last 2 sets maybe, I ended up doing split jumps. I was feeling a little bit of discomfort in my ankle with the single leg only jumps. And you'll see that coming up. But one thing I will say is I love these weighted concentric only jumps. Here you can see I started doing the split jumps. A little slip there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more content in the future, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe as it helps the channel grow. That's it. Peace.